Hello, I'm Carrie Brown Conley, and I have another Course in Miracles lesson to review for today, lesson 344, which is a beautiful lesson, very liberating and fun to practice. Today I learned the law of love, that what I give my brother is my gift to me. The beauty of this lesson is that anytime during the day, we can give to our brothers and sisters or anybody that we think of, anybody that crosses our mind, anybody that comes to the door we run into during the day. We can give them a smile, a thought of loving kindness, a wish for their health, compassion, loving presence, forgiveness, all the beautiful gifts of spirit. We can choose to give those things to that person at any time. And certain people will cross our paths that actually need our blessing in some way, or they'll cross our mind. I don't know if you've noticed, sometimes just out of the blue, a certain person will pop into your mind and you think that's weird, but it isn't weird because it's the Spirit's way of giving us an opportunity to bless that person, because we're all connected in spirit. And so when we take that opportunity and use it to bless that person, we actually are blessing all of us and including ourselves. So it's a great lesson to practice, and it actually kind of lines up with the Buddhist practice of loving kindness meditation, which is a practice where you formally sit down and send blessings to first yourself, then a beloved other, then a neutral person, a person that you really don't have any emotional attachment to, and then a difficult person, somebody that it might be hard to think kindly of. And actually that person is probably the most important person, because if you can find a way to bless that person, it helps you to be free of any of the negativity associated with that relationship. So this lesson 344, contains a universal truth that, all I give to myself, and do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And I'll read the rest of the lesson, but it's one to take deeply into your heart and to use every little opportunity that comes your way to give something of yourself. I know Deepak Chopra always says that too. No matter who he comes in contact with, he tries to give them something, whether it be a compliment, a kind word, just a smile or a loving thought. He doesn't want to leave any person without having given them something. And maybe it's even, sometimes you see people on the street that are asking for money or asking for help, and if you're able to respond to that financially, that's great. And if you're able to respond to it in a way of giving them a blessing, that's good too. So it's all about giving, and that kind of opens up the floodgates for more and more to come through, and for you to be blessed more and more too. So the rest of the lesson reads, "This is your law, my Father, not my own. I have not understood what giving means, and thought to save what I desired for myself alone. And as I looked upon the treasure that I thought I had, I found an empty place where nothing ever was, or is, or will be. Who can share a dream? And what can an illusion offer me? Yet he whom I forgive will give me gifts beyond the worth of anything on earth. Let my forgiven brothers fill my store with heaven's treasures, which alone are real. This is the law of love fulfilled, and thus your sun arises and returns to you. How near we are to one another as we go to God. How near is he to us. How close the ending of the dream of sin and the redemption of the Son of God." So it's very uplifting. It's a beautiful lesson. And many of the great wisdom teachers throughout time have talked about this lesson. Thomas Merton also comes to mind, when he had that mystical experience where all of a sudden he recognized everyone, all of the people in his awareness as beautiful beings filled with light, and his compassion was overwhelming, and he felt like the only appropriate response would be to kind of bow down to them once he really was able to behold their inner beauty. And that's kind of the idea behind Namaste. I bow to the divine in you. And so I'll leave you with that and with Namaste. Thank you.